Linda. How you doing? I've got your work up right here, and then I've also got week one, assignment three open here, just so that we can see the requirements for corporate identity as we see it. It's 5 items, demonstrate one graphic identity system, and you're showing 5 items from this following list here. And you've got everything that you need. You've got basically these are components of the style guide. Your campaign direction, strategy, slogans, body copy. Then you have your colors, your types, your fonts, etc., and your thumbnails. So those would all be part of the style guide, right? Style guide right there. So I would suggest that you label that master page as style guide, where you can show this, 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 this. Okay, and then you can go right into billboard, store signage, newsprint ad, magazine full page ad, web banner ad. Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of just starting your presentation where you're just going, okay, boom, all of a sudden campaign directions, we don't even know what we're talking about. And you see what I'm saying? Since there's no introductory page to said advertising campaign, we should probably give one in that we're going to isolate or we're going to demarcate this page the same way we're going to identify other portfolio pages, and that's with that label or that title. So moving on to those labels or those titles, I want to talk about this treatment right here. I do not suggest this. It's really super informal, and the way that some of these are like hacked to an angle like that, it's really informal, and you know, portfolio isn't such that it should be super formal anymore. Those days are over, but really informal, that's definitely not suggested either. So I would rethink those particular headlines right there. So my particular idea, and you can go back, this kind of circles back over to our announcements page. If we go to the course home, we see our announcements, and specifically what a student portfolio might look like, how to design your portfolio, ultimate guide to portfolio presentation, welcome to 3, welcome to 4, and these 2 guys, corporate identity and what is a portfolio. All of these announcements are full of examples and ideas for you to carry your visual ideas forward. So please use those resources. So anyway, so then we have you're basically needing to design your background pages. And the reason I brought up those is because there's a lot of ideas in there of how to set up your background page. For example, one of the more common and popular ways to do that is just use a basic white or neutral, very light colored background page. Do not suggest using an image on the background page of your portfolio. But, and then using your designer's logo somewhere on the page, and then designating an area for your, and I'm just using the cursor as an example. So this would be your designer's logo. This would be the area where you have your type. And in this area right here, would have your playing field where you show your work. And that would be the same on every page, okay? So basically you have the idea here and here. So you would have your title, your basically your logo, designer's logo, or the way that your page is titled, outdoor billboard ad, if you're not going to use your logo, if you place your headline in a common spot in each page, that'll ground the page, so to speak, give the page sort of a timing, give the viewer an expected visual cue on each page for which they will build their own timing right into your presentation. So they're not jumping page and having to look around for the logo, and then jumping page and then having to look around. So you kind of have the idea here with what you're doing. You kind of have the headline in the same spot. But don't forget, you need some descriptive text for each one of these. So, all right, you're definitely in the right direction. Oh, I wanted to mention something. I'm glad I stopped on this page because I might have forgotten. But this is a low-res image right here, this guy. I want you to change that. That's pretty poor quality, as we can see when we get in there. I mean, it's as compared to, let's say, this, look how nice and clean that is, even when we're zoomed in really close. So see the difference? Okay, so anyway, if you have any questions or anything, please get with me. Okay, thanks.